Welcome back, all you fragrance fanatics and beauty babes. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the perfumes that I am so glad I did not get rid of. If you're new to my channel, I want to say hi, my name is Jamie and I make perfume related videos. If you want to learn a little bit more of what this whole channel is about, I have a video about that. I'll link in the description box below. And to all my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for supporting me. So sometimes when we get a perfume, it is love at first sniff. And sometimes it's not. But it's always good to give them a second chance, because sometimes they can surprise you. And these are some perfumes that ended up really surprising me, and I'm glad I did not give up on them. Gave them their second chance. So the first one we'll go with is Cherry Ambition. And as you guys know, this is one of my ride or dies. Like, I love this perfume so much. It's actually the third, my third most favorite perfume of all time. And when I first got this, I got a travel size of it. And I loved the opening, but then as it dried down, it was like I was like being like slapped in the face by this leather, and it was weird, and I was like, no, this is not for me. This is not for me. And I wrote it off. I was like, that's the end of that. I mean, could you imagine if I had just ended it there and didn't give it a second try? I would be missing out on arguably the very #1 best cherry perfume ever. Like, this is amazing. And I love, and I don't know if maybe my nose just got more used to it, or once I let it sit for a little while, the leather calmed down. I'm not sure what it was, but I thoroughly enjoy this perfume a lot. And I am so glad I gave this a second chance, because it's got these like juicy tart cherries, powdery marshmallows. You got vanilla and this like really smooth like leather base, but it's not in my face anymore. It just goes so well with this. Like, I couldn't imagine this perfume without that base to it. It just does something really sensual and sexy. But yeah, I'm just so thankful I did not write this one off, because I would have really been missing out. And the next one I'm going to show you is another one that I could not stand at all. And that is the Sunkissed Hibiscus by Nest. I had originally bought the Lychee Rose by Nest and loved it. Love it first sniff. And I bought, there was another one I got, I can't remember the name of it, but I thoroughly enjoyed that one too. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy another bottle of a perfume from Nest, because their perfumes are just awesome. And so I picked up a full bottle without smelling it, blind buying. I blind bought it, full bottle of Sunkissed Hibiscus, sprayed it all on, and I'm like, what? No. It was so soapy on me, like really soapy. And I was like, no, what is this? This is like, what? And I was feeling so bad, because I was like, I cannot believe I spent money on a full bottle of perfume. I didn't even know if I liked it. And now I found out that I don't like it. You know, now what am I going to do with it? I guess I'm going to sell it on Mercari. You know, I saved the box to it. And I was planning on just pitching this one, just get rid of it. So glad I didn't, because now this is going to be a contender for top 20, possibly even my top 10 category. This is going to be a really hardcore contender, because I love this one now. Like, really love this one. it smells like it's got this coconut tropical vibe, but it does have like a pinch of soapiness, but again, I don't know if it's because this has sat for a while. I don't know if it's because my nose is just used to it now. I don't know. But when I came back to this perfume, I loved it instantly. And it does have just a tiny bit of like clean, soapy vibes in the background. It's not like in my face anymore. And it smells like, it smells like a very expensive, luxurious vacation. Like I just picture like a rich girl in a white bikini out on a yacht when I smell this. It's just really luxurious smelling. And it's got that suntan lotion vibe to it. And I'm so glad I have this one now, because I'm going to be wearing this up during the summertime. Let me tell you. Love it. And this next one is from Lattafa. I think it's called Yara. Yara from Lattafa. And I had actually, like, I put this in a bin. I was just going to get rid of it. Like, I didn't care much for it. Because, I don't know. I don't know if I just needed to let it sit or what. But now this is amazing. It lasts so long on my skin, and it was such a cheap price. I think I paid maybe $20 or $25 for it. And, you know, I mean, it's a big bottle. But with this one, you get this creamy, juicy, sweet mango. And I love mangoes. And then you also get this like tropical, milky, powdery coconut. And then there's also some like jasmine and an orange blossom in there. And then it's got this vanilla cashmere base. And it's really, really nice. And I don't know why. I think maybe because it was like a cheaper one, I kind of, maybe I was being biased. And I was just like, oh yeah, kind of, you know, whatever. And I'll put it's not that big a deal. But it's actually like really good. I think I'm going to wear this a lot in the summertime. The mangoes and the coconut in this have really come out more than when I first smelled this. And I'm glad I didn't get rid of it. I can see myself wearing this a lot in the summertime. You smell like a Bahama princess. Like it's just summertime beach vibes all the way. And it's so inexpensive. And like I said, it lasts so long on the skin. It's amazing for the price point, you know? But I'm just glad I gave this a second chance. And the last one we have on here is actually, I think it's one of my top 10 or top 20. I think it's in my top 20 list. La Nuit Treasure Nude. Now, I can't say I ever hated this perfume. I've never hated this perfume. Like, and really, I didn't even hate this one per se. I just wasn't very impressed. Like it was okay. It was okay. The Cherry Ambition and the Sunkissed Hibiscus, these two were just like, I was like repulsed by the smell at first sniff. And then now they're loves. They're loves. This one never repulsed me. Like I liked it, but it didn't impress me. I was thinking about getting rid of it. I was thinking about selling it on Macari at one time. I thought, I'm really not going to wear this. You know, it's not that impressive. But then I let it sit, and there are just magical things that happen when you let a perfume sit for a while. Just magical things. Like I almost wanted to make a video about perfumes that have changed for the better because I've let them sit. But I'm like, oh my gosh, that's almost my entire collection. So I was like, that would take up too much time. That's why I decided to go with this type of video instead. But with this one, I let it sit for a while. And now it is in my top 20 category because it's got the creamiest, most beautiful coconut, and the citrus in here, it smelled like when I close my eyes, like I'm just at the beach somewhere and the sun is just beaming down and it's warm out and you can feel the breeze going by. It just feels like a sun-kissed citrus. It lasts so long on my skin. It just summer vibe, beautiful summer vibes. And I'm just so glad that I decided not to get rid of this one. And I gave it a second chance and let it sit and do its thing. And now it's absolutely amazing. And I can't imagine my collection without this in it. So I would love to know in the comment section, has this happened to you? Did you ever get a perfume that you smelt it and you were like, oof, this is awful. And then maybe you came back to it later and completely fell in love. I would love to know what perfume that was. I love communicating with you guys in the comment section. And the whole perfume community, I think, is so positive and fun, and I love being here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.